Be careful with this woman in front of you, because she's got her clothes on backwards. But that's not the point. Anna came to Jack and decisively invited him to play poker. The other side sneered, if this is a fairy jump. I did not think that just a turn of the head work glass of wine was drugged. Anna got her way and left to hide in the distance to make sure that Jack drank all the wine, then delirious back to the hotel to sleep. When he lost consciousness, Anna broke in and began to fumble. This part is too boring, must be cut off. The whole thing is only 3 seconds. Jack suddenly wakes up and realizes the situation is not good. He's late for the morning meeting, so he rushes out the door. At this point the security guard informed Jack's sister-in-law came to visit, but this wife in front of him. It is obviously the same Anna last night. This is not a fabrication. So he pulled the man to the corner to warn, if you harass him again, you will call the police. But I did not expect the other side of the attack. I have proof of what happened last night. You don't want me to tell a thief who catches a thief. Jack directly to the heart. This Anna is really crazy. You said you'd hit me, just as hard as last night. She said she really liked Jack, but it's clear that Anna has a major problem with the way she pursues men. At night Jack found Anna sneaking into his house again. When he reached out and pulled, he found his body limp. Then he found a jar of pills on the bed. Jack then realized Anna had killed herself. What a terrible woman. How could she do such a thing for love? He rushed to call an ambulance to the hospital to rescue. In the end, Anna was not seriously injured. People have been regained, but Jack was in trouble. Her wife came to bring a policewoman. What's this about? I did not know that Anna had already reported to the police before the suicide. Accused Jack of sexual harassment. Now the police are collecting evidence. Jack was in trouble. His wife was outraged and wanted to divorce him. This is how the sudden incident let Jack's life turned upside down. But the origin of all this has to start from a few months ago. This beautiful employee is really something. She dropped the document on the floor by a tactical slip in front of the boss, so squatted down to pick up. Sure enough, the other side immediately reached out to help. Through this, Anna deliberately and Jack hand to hand. Just physical contact let her successfully promoted to become a regular employee. And all this is in the plan of Anna. The so-called workplace is like a hunting ground. She wanted to woo Jack, but it's not that easy to get the boss. Who knows, the more cold he is, the more Anna likes. So she volunteered to take the job of male secretary in the strut to appear outside Jack's door. Then the next day, Anna was promoted from employee to junior secretary. Jack was dumbfounded. It was only a few days. Does she want to be the boss? No. We have to test Anna. Let her submit the report. I didn't expect her to finish the paperwork in a couple of minutes. The business skills are superb. Even know what kind of coffee Jack likes. Plus the micro movements directly to Jack's grasp. And so the relationship between the two further. At break time, Jack accidentally found Anna secretly wiping tears. So comfort. Unaware that this person is actually acting. Lying that she was dumped by her boyfriend. The standard green tea bitch routine. Jack still believe it. Patience to give people guidance. And this scene was seen by an employee. I think the rumors will be all over the place tomorrow. But Jack didn't care. Not even realize how dangerous Anna really is. This is not to say that cow. Once the chance encounter becomes more, then it seems very deliberate. Now the time is ripe for Anna to close the net. The two of them are drinking and partying. A man is drunk by a woman. If you don't know how to drink, go to the dog's table. Jack rushed to the bathroom to escape the storm. But I did not expect to turn around. Anna appeared in the men's room. He was pushed directly into the room. Just as someone comes to the door, the colleague at the door asked who was where. Jack told Anna not to make a sound, then squatted down. After confirming that the other party is a supervisor to the group to save traffic and leave in a hurry. After 3 seconds, Jack can see through Anna's trick. The two torn face to face no longer communicate. But that didn't stop Anna. She declared war on Jack, about to launch a more aggressive pursuit. I've never seen such an aggressive woman. She broke into the car, showing someone a big baby at the drop of a hat. This is not a good time for people. Jack immediately covered up so that the audience could not see. A shout of anger when the time comes. Open the car door and ask Anna to leave. Anna was very angry and left. Then Jack came home. He opened his computer and got spam. Just as his wife came from behind, the pop-ups were full of Anna's pictures. What a revenge. His wife was right in front of him. Jack used the speed of his life. Finally, before his wife arrived, to turn off all the pop-ups. At this point, his mood is the same as the phone emoji count down to the third. However, he could hide for a while, but not for a lifetime. The next day at work, he was harassed by Anna again. A smiley face taunt directly pulled full. Then came the incident of Jack being jumped by a fairy. Because of this he was kicked out of the house by his wife to reflect on it. Meanwhile Anna has awakened from her hospital bed. She contacted the police once again and started acting. She said that Jack had sent her flowers. The greeting card also contains a fleshy message. Apparently the handwriting was imitated by Anna. The police did not suspect or even stop watching Anna so that she could escape from the hospital. In the middle of the night she goes to Jack's house. She learns that the nanny is the only one in the house. Anna ventured into the house to disguise her identity. She says she is a distant relative. The nanny immediately believed. Then she ran upstairs to carry out her revenge plan. Shortly afterwards Jack and his wife returned home, came upstairs but found that his son had disappeared. He rushed out the door and guessed that the other man had not gone far. He decided to drive after him, but then he went inside. Fortunately, it was a false alarm. If this was just a prank by Anna, then the scene before him can be said to be a formal declaration of war. The room was a mess. A family of 3 photos of the wife's head was deducted. Call the police to come and arrest someone. But it is not useful. It is the wife who has to deal with the green tea. She decided to lure a snake out of the hole. As long as the house is empty Anna will certainly break in, pretend to be Jack's wife and change into Jack's shirt. Lying in bed, she savored the smell of it. The fantasy of being in the same room with Jack is really sick. Suddenly his wife opens the door and goes up to Anna and tears her apart. The two immediately wrestled with each other. It is clear that the wife is the stronger in terms of strength, but Anna has a lot of tricks up her sleeve. Escaped from the restraints to escape the floor in the roof of the warehouse to launch a sneak attack. They fought again. Finally Anna fell through the board and fell to the 3rd floor. It's a pity that such a good-looking skin, but with a sick heart. You said Anna would like my fans. How good it must be. Do you still think it's good to be sick after watching the film? I'll see you in the next video.